Oh my, so pop the balloon with Sharkboy. I mean, this thing has been trending for some time now. It's like a replicate of Day Trash, right? And like Day Trash can't put there a year because it means I must scrutinize it with the way they respond to people and the kind of ways they must use to people, because it's a national television, of course. You must go by their policies and rules. But with this one, like the reason why these girls or these guys reject a partner, like is so daft, it's so crazy. And when it goes to this girl 10, he rejected this guy not because he doesn't have a car, not because he hasn't make it in life, not because like the guy wasn't his type of, like because of this reason.
He's away.
He's what?
Away.
Hey, you rejected a guy because he's an Ewe? What tribe are you from?
Ga.
Oh, Galedi, Ga. You be like you know go about this whole thing and you watch this video.
Randy, why did you pop your balloon?
He's away.
He's what?
Away.
He's away.
And I know.
You don't like, wait. You don't.
Which tribe are you?
Ga.
But then it doesn't mean like.
No, I'm not tribalistic, but.
But then you actually started with a tribalistic like something.
But I just don't like airways. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
Yeah, but
What's wrong with airways? Let us know. Why don't you like them?
They say they do a lot of juju.
They do a lot of
Juju.
They say.
So it's something you've heard, not something you've seen.
I don't look
I've
like
seen
someone who actually, when you just, it won't actually come to your mind or
Yes.
something. Yeah, but then
We
you
don't
shouldn't
judge
have that kind of
everybody's
decision. Yeah, that decision actually.
Okay, but we are the same age, so.
Good.
But I like him. I like guys with PS.
Piercing. But
Piercing.
because of the juju and the age, you don't like him.
Yeah.
Hey, wow. Louder.
He's an Ewe and I'm a fancy.
You don't like Ewe?
Now, why don't you like Ewe guys?
tell us why. We are surprised.
Okay, I would say it's a misconception out there that Ewes are gaming, but
Yeah, what? Say it.
I don't want to say anything bad.
That's what we want. We want to know what they are.
But it can it seem like you're actually blocking whatever you like, since you're actually
I'm actually looking for a future goal, like a long-term something.
yeah. So since you're looking for a future goal, maybe you want an Ewe, and then maybe definitely there are Ewes coming your way, and you keep blocking them. So with that kind of
Let's assume you're an Ewe. We date for like 5, 6, 7 years. You're ready to get married. I take you home, and they're like,
they don't want to.
keep up, because I know, yeah,
So your family don't like Ewes.
kind of.
What did they say about Ewes?
They've not said anything,
But then it's what you've heard outside. That's what's
yes,
making you.
and there's no Ewe in my family. Like there's no one
But
in
then
my family who
I
has
have this
married an
kind
Ewe.
I've heard this thing like the fancies normally move with the Ewes.
Look at this man.
Like they really click with the
Click with
Ewes.
the
more.
Ewes,
So I
yes.
don't know why you have this kind of.
That's what I'm saying. Inside my family,
Yeah.
I don't know anyone who has married
okay.
who has married an Ewe. Yeah, some.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
One thing about Ewe guys, they are dictative. For
Okay.
sure. Do you understand? And you just prove that. You guys are dictative. You guys like we should stick to what you guys are saying. We should do what you like you want.
Which people?
Ewes.
Ewe guys.
Yes, they are very, very dictative. Do this, don't do this. It should be done. They don't care about your opinion, nothing.
Really?
Yes, and you just proved it. Not all of them though. I'm not saying all of them, but you proved like to be a part of what I'm talking about. Do you understand?
I understand.
And it's a no.
Ewe guys watching. Let me know what you think in the comment section.
So this girl actually rejected a guy because he is an Ewe. So is it not about time that we stop this stereotype of, you know, like the way we judge people because of the tribe they come from? Is it not about time that we put all these things aside and grow up? Some people are daft. Alright, and I don't blame them, because some of these people are being trained by parents who, you know, feed them with this kind of thing. Hey, and fight benin befianumo, hey, and fight tenin befianumo, because of this 1, 2, 3. And this kids grow and have this mentality that okay, this is what this tribe do, and because of that I am not going to involve myself or associate myself with them, and they grow up with it and they pass on to their generation, and it goes like that. It's not about time. Since you grow up, you are a guy and you are rejecting an Ewe person. Hey, what like Unim Nyansana, a guy rejecting an Ewe person? Like if we want to put this stereotype into play, then no sensible guy will even date a girl who is a guy, because when we go to the typical guy people, we know how they all behave. They are arrogant, they are this, like their hygiene is very abysmal. And like, must you always put that stereotype in your head? If one guy doesn't keep or is not hygienic enough or is arrogant or talk to men anyhow, does that mean all guys behave like that? No. All right, you judge someone accordingly or individually. Just because someone has done it doesn't mean that all of us do it. When you go to the gang community area, a typical gang community area, almost every household have some kind of shrine in there. So if you are telling someone that he's an error and because of that the person involves himself in some kind of juju and all that, then you are being daft. You are not like what it's not about time that you grow up from that box, from that mentality, from that stereotype of hot or on how we think about some tribe. Like, enough. It's been a long time coming, and the areas and the Volta region people have been relegated all because of the stereotype we have about them. Up to date, some people think that an Everman is capable of flying. So we have it in mind that an Everman is capable of flying. Charlie, may and dream be some friend for home just because we think that they are like this or that. This girl is such a young girl and she has this mentality. Be because the person is an error. And the funny reason is that all this pop the balloon thing, this kind of trending thing, at some point in time I felt like it was scripted, because the kind of reasons these girls and these guys give to reject someone is so crazy. Because someone is dressed and the dressing does not appeal to your standards, you are rejecting that person. What if that person will be capable to take care of you or take care of your needs and make you the woman that you've ever dreamed of? You are rejecting that person because of his appearance or because of how he chose to look. Maybe that day was a bad day for him and he didn't put on his best attire, or he didn't come out from from the dark box, and because of that you are rejecting that person. Some people reject you because you haven't been to the university. Some people reject you because of like some daft reasons. And sometimes all these things involve generate into verbal abuses, and it's crazy. Charlie, it's about time the host, like whatever, like Sharkboy like this. Charlie, it's about time when these people come on board, tell them to mind their choice of words. Because there is no way I'll meet you one-on-one and call you to have a word with you and you will tell me the words that you are saying on camera. There is no way. It doesn't happen in real life. Let's make it real small. Regardless of how we want to make it entertaining for people to engage in, at least let's make it real for other people to also come on board. Because say about on board, not be yes, but my show this one. Because when I meet you one-on-one, there is no way you will ever say the kind of things you say to me on camera. There is no way you do that behind the scenes. So why should you do it to me because of camera? All these things make it seem like all this like it's scripted. And Charlie, when you don't make something organic, you crash. Because people will get used to it. You see, in as much as we want to make this entertaining, we should also try to make it inform, all right, and educate, all right. We like, it doesn't always have to be the insult. It doesn't always have to be the likes and for the engagement, all right. We have to involve people to educate. Not bring people on board to come and insult people and look down on them because of the way they look or where they come from. Enough of all these things. We are all Ghanaians at the end of it, or the kind of impact we feel for people, our fellow black people who are being rejected by white folks. Let's also feel the same impact for our own black people. Enough of rejecting people and using like some bad choice of words for our fellow black people. When you like someone because of the way he looks, find a nice way to tell the person. When you look at all these things, it's so like sometimes people enjoy these shows, all right, but for me personally, like, it looks so terrible for me. Like, it looks very terrible because I know it's scripted. And for all you know, these people who possess themselves as the bad girls and the bad guys and reject people with some bad choice of words and all that, when you see them behind the scenes, they are so calm and cool. But listen, whatever you are doing before the camera might have some kind of idea of how you look in people's mind. People will see you and perceive the character you are, possessing in front of the camera. They'll be like, oh, girl, we can see no tail, girl, we can see no tail. Meanwhile, you might not be that kind of person. Don't allow someone to use you to make money off whatever character you are possessing there. Be real to yourself. Make it real. Make it real so that people will relate. Rather than like using some choice of it, like abuse, where sometimes it's crazy. It goes down to insulting people's mothers and all that, and like it's crazy. It's crazy. Enough of all these things. Let's try and grow up from where we come from, and let's know that this is 21st century. Let's try and grow up. Let's come out from that shell and see ourselves as one people, rather than insulting people because of their tribal backgrounds and whatever they choose to believe in. Enough of all these things, guys. All right, let me know what you think in the comment section. This is 22 Miles. Can you subscribe to my channel to become part of this beautiful family? Until then, peace out.